Still to come between now and 9:25. He counts Jake Gyllenhaal, Kim Cattrall and Elton John as some of his biggest fans. Musician, actor, singer, songwriter Rufus Wainwright will reveal why he's making history in the UK. Thank you, Lucy. Now, my next guest has to be one of the busiest men in music. He's not only sung in some of our best-loved movies in recent years, from the likes of that there, Bridget Jones, to Moulin Rouge. He's won countless fans as well, including Elton John, who's called him the most talented songwriter on the planet. And soon he's going to be making history. What he's doing is taking over the Royal Opera House in London for a whole week, starting with this tribute to Judy Garland.
San Francisco. Go here I could.
Amazing. Rufus Wainwright joins me now. It's so good to see you. I've been an admirer of yours for so long. You were channeling Judy there.
Yeah, a little bit.
You were?
I was, you know, mining for Judy. I would say more, a little bit. But yeah, we made eye contact.
Oh yeah, but it's been such a successful show. It's based on the show that she did that really was the big comeback for her at Carnegie Hall, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's more of a, for me it was more of an exorcism, actually, because I grew up, you know, my generation, we didn't, when I was very young, we didn't have VCRs,
right.
Really, and whenever you saw an old movie, it was on television, and they always did The Wizard of Oz around the holidays, and that was, so that became a yearly event, and so I was infused with her legend then, and it just never ceased to take over occasionally, and got worse and worse and worse. And you know, I'd end up going to, you know, a record store to buy the latest Radiohead album, and walk out with a Judy Garland record and be like, something's got to change. So I eventually thought of doing this concert, both as a tribute, because I love her, and I love the arrangements, and of course it's some of the greatest songs ever written.
Oh no, absolutely,
as well.
And the performance as well. That's the thing about you that you both share. You absolutely give your whole self.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's
well,
why
you have no choice.
Well, a lot of artists don't though, and I think that's why people love Judy so much. You know, she did have such a troubled life, but when she was on stage, she was exposed in the way that she just gave everything, absolutely everything, and you're like that.
Well, I try to. I have a kind of. I mean, we're doing 2 Judy nights for this run, and then I'm doing a couple of. I'm doing a show with my sister Martha, who's incredible, and my father Loudon Wainwright, and then the last evening is bits from my opera. There's a concert version of selections from the opera for the first half, and then in the second half I come out and sing some Berlioz and a little bit of Mozart, and also a lot of my own material with the orchestra.
Amazing.
So yeah, no, I'm giving
It's never been done before, has it, in the Royal Opera House?
No, it's never been done. There's never been a residency.
A whole week.
A whole week. I think classical or pop. I'm certainly the first pop artist to do that, but nobody's ever sort of been there, you know, for 1 week straight.
But though you call yourself a pop artist, I mean, you know that you said the opera that you did, Prima Donna, which is it sort of based on Maria Callas? Is it that?
Yeah, Maria Callas is definitely inhabiting that piece. But it's actually, funnily enough, it's based on some very famous. Partially based on some famous interviews that were done with Lord Harwood, who just passed away, I think, 2 days ago. Yeah. So, because he was a big opera fanatic. So yeah, she's in there. I'm in there too. There's a little prima me, and my mother's in there. The late great Kate McGarrigle, and so it was a chance for me to just infuse a character with a lot of traits that are common in show business.
I mean, it's a brilliant lineup, as you said. You know, you've got the Judy's in there. You know, you've got working with your sister, working with your dad. But that's going to be intense.
Yeah, and there's a great Scott. You sound Scottish.
I am Scottish.
Yeah, well
spotted.
Yeah, there's a great. One of the guitar players is Callum McCall, whose father was Ewan McCall.
Oh, of course.
And we're going to do a Ewan McCall song, too.
Fantastic.
So
That's
there'll
really
be a bit of
good.
Scotland as well.
But I'll tell you what, you're going to be, you know...
Oh, and Janice Kelly, who's one of the great opera singers from England, who's also Scottish.
Right, exactly.
She's singing as well, so prima donna.
So it's all in there?
It's all Scottish.
It's all fabulous.
Yeah.
I might come in with my bagpipes at one point, just come in, just join in anyway. But it is going to be pretty intense for you. You know, it really is. You're going to have to sort of, I don't know, trying to get some sleep during the day or something.
Yeah, I mean, I've paced it well, I think. And let's just remember that it's summertime,
yes.
though that's hard to at
I
times.
know.
And that, you know, it's about having fun, and we're on holiday, and this isn't, you know, it's just more of a celebration and more of a kind of a festival atmosphere than having to be at the Royal Opera House or something weird like that.
I know, but it's great, isn't it? It's really good. And listen, tell me this. They said you're getting married. Are you getting married?
Well,
Are you thinking
engaged.
about it? You're engaged, right?
I'm engaged, and then of course, you know, my fiance and I, Jorn, we live in New York, and they just passed. There he
is. He's rather handsome.
Yeah,
I'm loving the fact that you're wearing tartan. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, no, that was at the premiere of Prima Donna in London. But he's fantastic, and we are engaged, and we live in New York, and they just passed gay marriage in New York. And now I'm like, God damn it, we really have to do this.
You will have to do it. But what a great excuse for a party. Can you imagine? Your party would be amazing, because you think of all the people your sister could sing, your daddy could sing,
there'd be a
your
lot
mates
of singing.
could sing and dancing.
When my sister was married, there was a lot of singing at her wedding. You know, Emmylou Harris and Jimmy Fallon. I don't know if he's known over here, but a lot of people came down and sang. So
great fun, really good fun. Is there anything else? I mean, you've done all these things. You know, written operas, done all this kind of stuff that's going on. Anything that you've still got a burning desire to do?
Have a vacation.
A vacation. I think you'll need one after next week.
A little bit. No, we just bought a house out in Montauk, New York, which is at the tip of Long Island, on the ocean, and we've been gardening. So I've got tomato on the brain. It's really boring, but I can't wait to get back.
And grow tomatoes and things like that. Now, what is this
then I'll
amazing
be back.
thing?
I'm just getting ready for
now this here,
getting recharged.
if I can get it out, it says here, velvet, glamour, and guilt.
Yes.
Three fabulous things.
Yes, it's the new Rufus box set, House of Rufus.
You don't do things by half, do you?
No, I know.
You really don't.
I know.
Most people bring out a little CD or maybe a wee DVD.
My dad's very funny, Loudon, because he put out a box set too a few months ago. There was 5 CDs.
Right.
and mine's 19.
And in red velvet.
I know. And then someone asked him. They said, "So what's the deal here, Loudon?" He's like, "Well, I think it's fantastic, and luckily I don't suffer from box set envy."
But just as well, just as well. Listen, good luck next week. Not that you'll need it. It sounds like it's going to be absolutely fantastic. We'll put all the details in the website, because every night is different, isn't it? Every night is different, and it just sounds amazing. I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brilliant to see you.
Great.
Thank you very much.